All righty. So, hey, welcome to Sunday Night Live, and I see I Love Sports Cards on there already. Now, I'm in the studio, so we're not out, and it looks like we got 9 people watching already. All right, we just clicked the button. All right, so I'm able to see the comments tonight a little easier because I got them up on the screen and on the computer. So I'm going to be looking at the camera, but I got it set up so I can see the comments too. Throw those 3 question marks down in the question. Hey, Emma, how are you doing? Emma Brown and Hum Guy 707. Welcome. All right, man, we had a busy week and our travel series videos ended. Yeah, video number 37 of 37 that we filmed for 7.5 weeks as we were traveling across America. That was last Monday's video, and that was the last video from the travel series. Hey, Carl. Hey, Josh. How are you doing? Yeah. Oh, Josh and Jen. Hey, welcome, Jen. Hey, Josh, did you get the T-shirt yet? All right. You should be getting it. If not already, you should be getting it very, very soon. I think that's spelled Mr. Frosty. Hey, dude, you the man. Well, you the man too, brother. Hey, Michael Hardy, how are you doing? And Josh says, not yet. So it's coming. Hey, Leonard, how are you doing? From Leonard Huron. Hello. So, yes, we had our travel videos ended. Sad. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? Hey, brother, have you been out hiking lately? Throw it in the comment if you have. And, yeah, I mean, I saw it on my Facebook group that Appalachian Trail 2023 came up, and I saw that a hiker that they were looking for, they found him, and he had passed away. I don't recall his name right off the bat, but yes, many prayers for them. The Lord knows who they are, and I'm glad he was found. Unfortunately, he had passed away. I believe they found him in the creek. There was a lot of flooding up in that area, and it was high to start crossing. So, hey, old and crackaday. Hey, Joanne, how are you doing? Hey, Jake, how are you doing? I am doing okay. Good. And been praying for you, buddy. All right. Hey, there's Ulrich, the black cart. I always have trouble saying Ulrich. I always have trouble. It takes me a second. Hey, Josh, I loved the travel vlog. Lots of cool places I'd like to see. Yes. And we were very fortunate to be able to do and see as much as we saw. That was great. And we ended at the Spam Museum. Now, if you didn't watch that video all the way to the end, you would have missed, because I scored the music and it was playing. And then I was in a rest area, and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do yet. I was just going to end the video and then plan on getting somewhere and making another video. But as I drove throughout the night, it got later and later, and I was getting from state to state. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and pull in here and get this closed out and start another one. So I score the music and I turn off the music, and or I walk out, turn off the light. But then I say, oh, hold on a second. And 4 hours later, I'm in a whole nother state, in a whole nother rest area. And then I explain what's going on, and that I missed 2.0, and I was heading home. Oh, let's see. Oh, I got some comments here. Hey, DWTLAX. I don't know how to spell that. Oh, I Love Sports Cards says cataract surgery on Wednesday, so I should be able to see your face and videos better. Prayers needed. Definitely prayers for you, buddy. Definitely. Yeah, cataract surgery is becoming easier and easier, from what I understand, and good results. So we're going to pray for very good results, and you'll know what when you're able to finally see me. You go, oh, that's not what he looked like. Just kidding. So you've got yours Wednesday, and I go in on the first Tuesday for my laser surgery for the left eye to get rid of some of those retinopathy veins. So originally, that's what I thought they were going to do, but they actually did shots in both eyes and then rescheduled to do the rest. Elric. Okay. Elric. Got it. Elric the Blackheart. Perfect. Let's see. Love the Spam Museum. Yes. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Just got home from a little weekend camping adventure. Awesome, Jeff. And if you took any pictures, make sure you throw them up on our Facebook Family 2.0 page. And if you guys aren't part of that, go on over. Maybe you don't do Facebook. Some people don't do Facebook, but they have an old Facebook and they go on and they just follow our Random Adventures 2.0 Family Facebook page. All right. Hey, Debbie Hills, thank you for the birthday card. Yes, I got that on Wednesday. It's down on the mantle. All right, I brought it up here to show everybody. But thank you so much, Debbie. I really, really appreciate that. I got 2 birthday cards, one from Debbie Hills and also one from Darlene Good. So Darlene, I always call her Darlin. Yeah. And thank y'all both for the birthday cards. And I'll talk about my birthday here in a couple seconds. Let's see. Prayers for you too, Random Adventures. Thank you, Emma. So Jake says, I watched 5 of your shorts just now. I was surprised to see them, enjoyed them all. I will quit talking and enjoy you. Thank you, Jake, the Oregon boy. All right. Yeah, Jake and I did a video call the one day I pulled over on the side of the road and we did a FaceTime. Yes, that was awesome. Hey, Brandon, how are you doing? You should try the stealth camp, Center County where I live. Maybe I'll have to get in contact with you somehow. Send me an email and maybe I'll check that area out. Say lots of prayers and luck for your surgery. Thank you so much. Yes. So I've got one on the 8th or the 1st and the 15th of August coming up. So I don't know how that's going to be for getting out and videoing. If I look a little tired, that's because I was out last night, did a camp last night, and that went very, very good. It was a great camp. I really enjoyed that one. So the Spam Museum, that was awesome. That's where I picked up that maple flavored Spam, and I had been hanging on to it ever since I got home. I put it on the shelf over here and was just hanging on. I wanted to do something special, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to wait till that video plays, and it's going to work out perfect because that came out Monday. And then we went back to Thursday night camping videos. So Thursday night, we did our camping video. Well, we did it the day before. It aired to Thursday night instead of Friday. And so that's that last video that we just did. All right. You should try. Let's see. Okay. I guess I'm all caught up on questions. And we got 29 people watching. Hey, look at this Louisiana Crunch Cake shirt. If that gives you any indication. I filmed last night into this morning. And that's what I had for dessert. So you're going to see that on Thursday. Stay tuned. All right. All right. Let's say, Kraken David says, Spam sounds mighty good. And it was very good. I was really surprised at how much maple flavor it actually tasted, especially after you cooked it. Before you cooked it, I could taste it. But once you threw it in that skillet, man, you could really taste the maple in there. I'm really surprised that they haven't come out with maple until now. It was new the day that I got there to the factory. They said, hey, we got a new flavor. We're putting it on our shelves today. We got it here if you want it. And I picked one of I was going to cook it in their parking lot. I thought that would be awesome. But it was so windy. It was like 40-mile-an-hour winds, and I wouldn't be able to do that. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Hey, Survival Sam, how are you doing? Looks like there's a people are doing a caption. Survival Sam, he puts up on Stealth Camping Alliance a freeze frame of people's videos, and then you can go on and comment what it looks like. And I think I'm going like, I'm in my Santa hat, and I got the beard, and I've been watching some of the comments. They're pretty good. And I was going to comment on one. Where's my Santa hat? It's actually in the car. It's in there. Say, hey, Green Hubs, how you doing? Hey, let's see. Start watching you a year ago. Oh, wow. Thank you, Leonard. That's awesome. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? Brother, happy Sunday to you, too. All right. All very funny, Survival Sam says. And I was going to throw a comment in there because I was thinking about it, because I'm like this with the Santa hat on. And you can see that I got my Hawaiian shirt on, I think. No, I didn't have it on at that point. I had my Random Adventures 2.0 shirt on. Oh, I forgot to do 2.0. All right. Got that out of the way. So, so what I was going to say is, this is my caption. This is what I would have said. Okay, so that's the picture. And I would have said, for the last time, I don't even know him. So, or I'm not him, or something like that. All right. Hey, Janet. Hi, Tony 2.0. How are you doing? Green Hubs, how's your weather out there where you're at? All the way out there on the West Coast. Yeah. When I was out there, I was going to try to get up and see Green Hubs. That would have been really cool. We tried to work it out. But with my camping trip that I went on, it just didn't pan out. And I wish I could have panned it out out there. I'd like to have done some gold panning while I was out there. Yeah. Who? Yeah. I'm going to take a drink of water. Excuse me for a second. I drink a lot of water when I'm out camping. And when I was downstairs, I was out at the car quick, and I grabbed a cold water, and look at that. It was a whole liter. I already drank it. I get, even though I drink a lot of water, I don't know what it is. I get kind of dehydrated. I see I got a second one here, but I've already drank 3 of those today. I drank 3 yesterday while we were out on camp. And then, then I drank 1 this morning. And then I just grabbed that one, and then now I'm going to work on another one. All right. Hot, I mean. Yeah, hoot. Yeah. Oh, it's a hoot. It's hooting hot. Yeah, it's hot everywhere. And boy, how about the heat that we've been having? Yeah. Today in Pennsylvania, and if you didn't know, that's where I'm at. Pennsylvania's been a little cooled down today, a little bit cooler than normal. But it was warm. It's been very, very humid, because we've had a lot of rain, and as it warms up, it gets very humid. Yep. All right, I'm all caught up on comments. All right, so we had that spam museum, and like I said, that was the very last one of 37, and I drove. And then when I closed that video out, I was at a rest area. I walked out, tagged the rest of that, or edited that last part into the video, and then began to upload. And I crawled in the back of the car, went to sleep for 4 hours. I got up, checked the video, and it was already uploaded. And I started my 8-hour drive home. And I made it home, and I stopped at a sub shop on the way home to pick Miss 2.0 and I dinner up, and we were happy to see one another and happy to eat a hoagie from this one hoagie shop. It was Jersey Mike's. And I tell you what, if you look at the video Alabama Hills, when I did the Western Museum out there, right before I went into the Western Museum, I stopped at a gas station, a little general store, and there was a Jersey Mike's in California. That was the first Jersey Mike's that I had seen while I drove across the United States. That was the first one, and it was at the most oddest place that I never thought I'd see it. And then next morning I drove. That's when I drove into Death Valley, and then we camped out in Death Valley. That was the only campground that I stayed at in 7.5 weeks. All right. Oh, hey, Cindy, how are you doing? Hello from Oklahoma. Jeremy, hey, how are you doing, brother? All right. And hey, James, how are you doing? Once again, the man, the myth, the legend, King Tony. I appreciate that. Yeah. The electric went off. Oh. And it's 102 here. Oh, my goodness, says Cindy. Wow. Yeah. They're doing them rolling blackouts. And then they want to have us put more stuff on the grid with electric cars. Where's my soapbox? Right? Okay. I'm not going to go there. Hey, Small Town Adventures, how you doing? I'm here, he says. And Jeremy, how are you doing? Good, it says. And hey, Pastor Ian up there. Good evening, Tony and everyone. Right? So, yeah, how about all those different flavors of Spam? I couldn't believe how many different flavors there was. I once saw a Jersey Mike's in New Jersey. How weird. Yeah, how about it? You know, Pennsylvania has Jersey Shore. It's about maybe an hour away from where I'm at. And it said Jersey Shore. I always thought Jersey Shore was in Jersey, but Pennsylvania's got one too. Emma Brown says, question, I went out and bought he did buy the maple Spam. Haven't tried it yet. Have you tried the turkey Spam? No, I did not try the turkey. Hey, there's Miss 2.0. Hi, honey. She's at work tonight. Honey, I'm praying for you. Hope you have a great night there. She said she did have a tough haul. So, Dash Stealth, how are you doing? Hello, everyone. So I'm seeing some new people on here that haven't been on before, and I want to welcome y'all. And thanks for all your support. And just a quick update. We hit 8,600 subscribers the other day. And I think we're Friday. Yeah, that's Friday. We hit 8,600 subscribers. I put that video out Thursday. No, we hit it Thursday. And I put that camping video out on Thursday. And I don't know if people that were following the travel videos on Thursday night went, oh, this isn't a travel video. We must be done with them. Unsubscribe, because I lost like 12 people just on Thursday alone, Thursday and throughout the night. But then it got back up to 8,600, and then I think it's at 8,640 some. So we gained more. So thank y'all. And not saying we won't ever travel again, but yeah, some people, you know, that's what they like. The travel videos, and I can really appreciate that because I liked them filming them. Yeah. All right. Got Jersey Mike's in Oklahoma City. What? All right, Leonard. Yeah, Miss 2.0 loves Jersey Mike's. I like them too. So Andrew Lee, 82. How are you doing? We're eating the maple Spam right now. What? All righty. It's delicious cooked. Yes, it is. How about that? How mapley it is. It's really cool. Like I said, I don't know why they never came out with maple before, because you just think of pancakes and maple syrup. Maple syrup would be awesome. Andrew says it kind of reminds me of a brown sugar ham. Yes, someone told me, they said, because, well, when you watch that video, and if you haven't watched it, hey, Darlene, got your birthday card. Thank you so much, Darlene. Really appreciate it. Hey, Ken, how are you doing? Hey, D. I can't pronounce the last name. Sorry about that. Starts with an S. Just stopped by to say hello from Denver. Awesome, awesome. Enjoy your videos very much. Thanks. And I'm saying very much, yes. But I appreciate that. It is 72 degrees and 54% humidity where you are. Oh, that's right, Jake. You got the app. Jake gave me uh, a link to a great weather app, and he let me know that I had a thunderstorm coming the other day. He goes, "Hey, you got a thunderstorm coming if you're out camping anywhere right now." And it's a great app. It was ABC 3340, I believe, is what it is. And he's done a lot of research on apps for weather. And he was telling me that's the best one that he's found. And I'll tell you what, I was looking at it last night because Miss 2.0 was driving home. No, the night before. She was driving home and she was worried about the thunderstorm. And I was telling her, it's right behind you. Keep going. It's not raining where you're at. And she said, it's starting to. I said, you're on the edge of it. Very up to date. Very, very good. How the eye now, Tony? All right. So Sam, hey, Dorothy, how are you doing? Oh, Andre, awesome, spam. I try to find maple spam in Quebec. Great show. Thank you so much. So just letting you all know, maple spam is on my Amazon storefront. I think I did put it on there because I found it on Amazon. So I went and put it in for backpacking deals. But it is on Amazon. You can find it there and order it and get it if you have Amazon and can do it that way. Hey, Deleted, how are you doing? Hi, brother. Yes, yes. So let's see. What was I saying? I was saying something. I got sidetracked. Oh, oh well. So that app, really cool. So I've used it, and I was using it last night because I did have reception where I was at camping, and I was checking it. Oh, the studio looks great. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna hang the flag up behind me, but I didn't get it out in time to do that. Yeah, I might do that on another one, another live, I think. Yeah, so that was one of my birthday presents from I'm not going to say it yet, but anyhow, that was a birthday present, one birthday present that I had received. Yes, I think I still got banners flying up there about putting questions in. So I can do this without taking me off because the computer's not set up in the same. So let me get that one off there. Hide. And smash that like button. If you haven't yet, go ahead and smash that like button. Oh, Louisiana Crunch Cake. So this shirt, I have it on because that's what we had for dessert. Coming up, we had the Louisiana Crunch Cake, Pineapple 2.0 upside down pineapple cake with the Louisiana Crunch Cake. So we did have that on our camp. Comments. No worries. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So waiting to see more stealth camping videos, Robert says. Yes. So I've been doing, there's stealth, but not around a lot of people. And right now, I've been more concentrated on hitting the rain. I've been trying to get out for some rainstorms and thunderstorms, things like that, because I love camping in the rain. And but there's more stealth camping videos coming up. I know the yeah, I mean they are because I'm camping in places I'm not supposed to be camping really. So they are. It's just not high traffic areas, if I can say that. It's not a high risk situation. Yeah, but I definitely am going to be doing more. Hey, George, Semper Fi, how are you doing, brother? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Deleted. Semper Fi to you too, brother. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, yeah, let's see. I'm looking. I think I got everybody. Dorothy says hello. Hello, hello, hello. And we're caught up on comments. All right. So, were you surprised at the flavors of spam that we saw at the museum? And I mean, I it's hard to film in museums, things like that, because there's people, I try to keep a lot of people out of the videos. So it takes me time to go through certain things. But I tried to capture as much as I could in that museum. It was a great museum. They did not have, it would be really cool if they had like a little deli cafeteria in there and you could order Spam, different ones. That would be cool. But yeah, they just had a gift shop, and you saw that they had everything Spam, anything you could think of Spam. Lost my connection. Oops. Oh, Cindy, yes. Paris Island. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So James is asking George if it was Paris Island, and yeah, because that's a Marine boot camp in Paris Island, and I bet you it's hot down there right now. Um, oh, that's right, Darlene. You asked the question that I got a little while ago that Survival Sam asked, so that's what I was going to talk about. So I had gone in for, because of the eye, I had that hemorrhage. They discovered retinopathy from, I think it was with the uncontrolled blood sugar that led up to my stroke, that and cholesterol and things like that. So I had retinopathy, and those veins are weaker than your normal veins to your retina. So you grow more veins. Camp Pendleton. And oh, I don't want to miss Emma Brown's Spam put special flavor once in a while. They had pumpkin spice at one time. They sold out fast. Yeah, we got pumpkin coming up soon. I'm starting to see things pumpkin everywhere. So that would be interesting. Pumpkin Spam. Yeah. Oh, I remind me when we get to that video Thursday night to talk about what we made. But so the eye, when I went into they did a second dilation of the eyes, and they did more photographs to really scope out and see what was needed. And so blood sugar's being controlled very well, and cholesterol's all down. Stress is way down, right? So just a lot of different things are good. But while I was there, they decided to put a shot in both eyes. And then that was an early treatment, but then scheduled for me to come back and have laser surgery. I thought that's what I was going to go in, but the doctor made a decision and said, let's do the shots, both shots in each eye, and then schedule you to come back for laser surgery. So I go the 1st of August for the left eye, and then I go back on the 15th for the right eye. So I'm going to be going under laser surgery on Tuesday. Now they're going to call tomorrow and let me know when to be there. So that's when they said they always call the day before to tell you what time. All right. So so I'll give an update probably on our Facebook page. I don't know if I'll do the community page again for that. Got to go, need to charge my phone on the generator. God bless you, Tony. And Miss 2.0 says, Cindy, well, God bless you too. I hope your power comes back on and you're able to get that. And yeah. Oh, let's see. Cindy, thanks for stopping by. Definitely. And thanks for making all your comments on videos too. Yeah. Yeah, it says I look great. yeah. That's funny. But yes, thank you very much. So I just trimmed my bangs a little bit. So right before we went live, they were hanging down, covering my one eye. I looked like one of those dogs that had the hair in front of their eyes, one of them big sheep dogs. Yeah, that hair grows fast. Yeah. All right. So is there besides pumpkin, was there a flavor that you were surprised at? I know Stitch, when I was out at his place, his wife, um, because Miss Stitch is from the islands, and they, have a lot of spam out there. And her mom gets a lot of spam out there that we don't even know what kind of flavors are out there. And they're so when I was there, Stitch, if he was on here, he'd say, "Yeah, we got a shrine." They showed me they got a big pyramid of spam in their house on their one thing. And I thought that was cool. And then he made me musubis. I never had a musubi before, and I guess they eat those a lot out in Hawaii. Okay. Let's see. And so now there's a sheepdog, Tony. Yeah. Well, not anymore. I trim my bangs, and I always trim them on an angle. Yeah. Well, this way. All right. So let's see. Been on type 1 insulin dependent diabetic for over 30 years due to a gunshot wound while working on Chicago Police Department. But so far, no diabetic related problems. Great glucose control. Yes, that is. Well, James, that's awesome. You've dealt with that for 30 years. Wow. Yeah, we might have to talk. It's really, I get frustrated because it's really hard to figure out different meals, things like that. But they had a spam garlic. Wow, it was bad. Okay, it was bad, says Emma Brown. Their spam bacon is good too. Oh, spam bacon, since you mentioned it. So I had received this on a Mail Monday a long time. Well, yeah, one of the very first Mail Mondays made with real bacon, and I've been hanging on to this one too. I'm definitely going to be using this one soon. And how about that? Shot in the stomach. Oh my, James. Well, it's good they were able to patch you up, brother. Yeah, and that working in the Chicago Police Department, I know you had shared with me your whole family history, and that all your dad and everybody. It's awesome. Tony, if you take the spam slices and cut them and turn them and cut them again, you would get small cubes. Deleted. I was actually thinking of that because I wanted to do that for a video. I was thinking if I turn it, I can cut it and it'll be like squares, and use that in a ramen noodle mixture. I'm thinking too. We're on the same page. Yeah, and Brown says that James Rockford prayers. Yes. Yeah, and so cinnamon is supposed to be good for blood sugar as well. So the chelated, I think it's called chelation cinnamon, one of those. But that's in part of my regimen as well. Now, all right, get a glucose, continuous glucose monitor. It helps a lot. Yeah. I've heard that they have those and it monitors it all the time, which is possibly, and Louisiana crunch cake really not good for controlling your blood sugar. However, I don't eat them every day, so I just do those on camps every once in a while, and I haven't done one of them in quite some time. So this coming Thursday, we're back to the Louisiana crunch cake 2.0 style pineapple upside down cake. So I gave the dessert away. Yep. Oh. I think the cat wants to go out. Oh, he opened the door. Come on out, cat. All right. I'm on my live. That was Emma out there and stuff. So, yeah. All right. James Locke said it'll alert you via your phone if you're low or high blood sugar levels. Yes. You need a lifestyle change, says Darlene. Yes. Let's see. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? All right. Yes, I think I'm all caught up again. And we got 49 people watching. I don't know how many likes we have, but here comes Bailey. I don't got any pepperonis, Bailey. So Bailey just popped herself in the door. All right. Hey, Bailey, come here. Up. Let's say hi. Come on. Her big thing lately is she wants to go underneath my legs and she wants me to scratch her back. Hey, come up here. Come on. Up, 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 up. Good girl. There you go. I don't know if y'all can see her. Look, Bailey, say hi to everyone. All right. So, yeah, and I haven't done a camp with Bailey in a while. I think that last camp we did, that was only her second time out that she'd ever been out for a camp. And that was a car camp. Yes. Good evening, everybody. Says Old Grunt. Hey, Old Grunt. We got 34 likes. All right. Thanks, Darlene. No, Tony will be better stay. Amen. That was in reference to I need a lifestyle change. All right. Old Cracking David's always got jokes, brother. All righty. Yes. So, yeah, Old Grunt, we got to get together for that coffee. You got my email. Shoot me that email. We should try to do that very soon. Bailey wanted back out because I didn't have any pepperonis up here. She knows where they're at downstairs, though. Poison. Poised for adventure. Yes, poised for adventure. You ever thought about doing a live stream stealth camp, or would that be too much of a pain videoing? I thought about it. Sometimes I'm not always in an area where I got reception where I can go live, but I'm so engrossed in filming, and I guess I could do a live sometime. It's tough because I think sometimes I don't want anybody to know where I'm at when I'm stealth camping. So it kind of got that little bit of a caution just in my spirit of not doing it while I'm that. But sometimes when I'm at a location that's not a high risk situation and I've got phone reception, I might be able to do that. I was actually thinking of doing that last night, but it just wouldn't have worked out because I was dealing with rain. So that one's going to have a lot going on in that one. Yes, there would be bloopers in a live. yeah. I sat down on my stool. So there was in this video coming up, and I didn't catch it on camera, but I sit down on the stool and the ground is soft in some places, and I didn't have it set right now. Flipped over on my side. My food you're going to see I have a food bag, and I separated food for, Robert says wisdom. Yes, use wisdom. And I flipped right over. I had my food bag in my hand, and I went whoop through it as I was going over. It's a good thing with the stool, I'm not far off the ground. Yeah, but that would have made a good blooper. Yes. This is I'm in the middle of the Lake Thunderbird State Park. Ooh, nice. All right. Make sure I got all the things wrapped up. CGM, it alerts you via your phone. Oh, if you're high or low sugar. And I think I saw one. Emma said something, and then all the comments went up. Let me see if I can pull that. Somebody said something. I think it was apple cider vinegar. I just saw it. Yes. So apple cider vinegar. I've got some cold pressed olive oil, some fiber, and apple cider vinegar mixture. I'm going to be making and drinking every morning. First thing in the morning. Hey, 2.0 fan, how are you doing? And he says, hey, Mr. 2.0, how are you doing, brother? Let's see, old and crackadated. How about oh, yeah, that would be cool. Yes, it would. All right, make sure I got this. My brain damage from my RPG blast shot gave me a mindset like Daffy Duck. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's another very, very good friend, also PG Blast. Been dealing with that as well. So definitely prayers for both you guys. Just woke up. I dozed off again. I know you always say, "Oh, I missed it. I fell asleep." I'm glad you're here, brother. Yes, yes, yes. I do apple cider vinegar, but diluted in water. Otherwise, you will get heartburn. Yeah, heartburns can be a problem as well. So yes, I do virgin olive oil too. Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah. So that I was just talking to Frank. I think it was Frank. It was. Oh, I forget. So I forget who told me, but they do a mixture. Oh, my one friend Steve, he who had um, open heart surgery, and now his cardiologist said uh, he can be off his blood thinners and everything because he was doing some stuff. He was giving me a lot of good testimonies of different things that he's doing. Like he jumps rope every day. Like he starts out at 200, then waits a little bit, and then goes 150, and then works his way all the way down to 25 in those 50 increments, or all the way down to 50. And then in those 50 increments, and he says he can barely walk up the stairs, but he does that every couple of days because the muscles of heart and wants to work the heart out. And he said that really works it out good. Hey, Hike with Mike, how are you doing? But I can't jump rope anymore. I used to be able to jump and do doubles and crisscross and do all that stuff, and I can't jump no more. Yeah. All righty. Yes. Hey, RBRN RB Chronicles. How you doing? Made it. Yes, you did. And I knew you were out. Now, Dave, I was up there the other day, and he's had been watching a video, one guy's channel, on how to replace the leather on a seat for a friend. So Dave started doing a little bit of like industrial type sewing. He sewed leather on the couch, redid the couches and the cushions and everything. And he was watching this channel on replacing motorcycle seats. And Dave, throw that guy's channel up here. But he's been watching those videos. And I was up there the other day visiting him, and I drove him up, and he got the motorcycle seat off, and we took it back to his RV, and he says, "All right, I'm going to get started." And he started taking the staples out, everything that he had watched on these guys' videos. And he sent me a picture of it. He did that in like, when I left, he was taking it apart. And that was just like 2 days ago. And he already got it on his friend's bike, and they're driving already. Yeah, they were out riding. And when we talked a little while ago, he was on his way home. He says, "I think I'll make it for the live tonight." Awesome. So yeah, throw that guy's channel up here in the comments if anybody wants to go over and check him out. Good. So Midwest Customs. So, and it starts with a K, Kustomz. Guy does some great work. The picture that I saw, Dave, you did some awesome work too. And I've seen Dave do other stuff. I would have never been able to do that kind of stuff, but he does a great job with that. Hey, Alan, post the live stream link at Random Adventures 2.0. Ready? Yeah, I'm not able to do that with this here right now. But yes, thank you, Alan. Hey, if anybody wants to jump on in the comments and let me know if this is the first time you've ever started watching, like maybe you're a new subscriber within the last 28 days. I think we had, oh goodness, around 600 new subscribers in the last 28 days. So welcome, everybody that's new and everybody that's been here since the beginning. I really appreciate everyone. Yes, Alan says, "I am new. I want to join and hang out." Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just unable to do that. I didn't get it set up right. I was having a lot of trouble with my live stream doing that back and forth, Alan. But maybe some other time we can figure out a way to do that, and we can do that. But yes, never seen you before. Or yeah, yeah. James, let's all welcome James for coming on to the channel and watching for the first time. Right. Hey, Marty, how you doing? Hello, a new subscriber. Where are you from, buddy? Throw your state in there too. Yeah, and Alan, if you want to throw your state in, we'd love to hear where you're from. I want to old and crackedated. How about that M249 Luke? Yeah, yeah. Alan and Maddie, how are you doing? Let's say welcome, Maddie D. Hey, Maddie D, how are you doing? Yes, a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Yes, I said, did we just repeat? I think I did. Yeah, but hey, you deserve 2.0 double welcome. Yeah, yeah. And all the way from Michigan, that's great. State of confusion, laugh out loud, says James. Yeah, yeah. All right. Alrighty. Yeah. So, okay, we got 43 people still on. I can't see how long we've been on for because I dropped my reading glasses. You know, my reading glasses, and they broke. The whole frame broke, and they were a dollar store, so I think I only paid like $3 for them, but they were nice. So, yeah, yeah. All right. Might have to splurge and get another pair. I like those ones. They were white. I really like those. Yeah, yeah. So what's coming up on Monday? Nothing. I don't have anything to do for this Monday. Like I said, we're going to go back to Mail Mondays if I do get mail. I did get mail. And the mail that I got, they were 2 birthday cards. Boss man, how are you doing? G-G-E-R-S. Oh. Hey, Darlene, I don't know if you're able to do anything, but appreciate that. Or Dave. Too bad the laser surgery couldn't fit your eyes. Oh, no, my eyes are 20/20. But this writing is, I just got to lean sometimes. But they told me I had 20/20 vision in both eyes. So I like to put them on because it makes everything big, right? And I don't have to try. Yes, yes. All righty. So I don't know if I could. So, all righty. So yeah. Delete says the angle shots for all the gear was outstanding in your last video. So hey, thanks for. We're gonna move from the spam video to the actual cooking of the spam. So the last video on Thursday night, one, it was my birthday Thursday, and we went back to Thursday night camping videos, and yeah. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna. I can't believe this. All right. So there we go. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm doing some housekeeping here in the comment section, and they keep switching their name and just jumping on, trying to mess our time up. So if you're praying, keep praying, and I just don't like this. Somebody likes to play. Right? Okay, well, I am going to ignore the comments because I can't keep doing this and talking at the same time. All right, so, all right, well, so I have a, yeah, they're really going to town. All right, so, so I'm just, all right, so, yeah, All right. So somebody's helping me in the comment section. I appreciate it. So just keep doing that. And yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So I will probably erase the comments because I want to keep my lives, right? All right. So I don't condone what that person's doing. They just keep putting up words and they're spamming. Speaking of spam, spamming our comment section. And yep. All right. Well, I want to talk about that video that we just had. So this last video that we did have, we continued to cook our spam, and we had spam, and I thought making pineapples would be pretty cool with it, because when you do a ham, a lot of times you'll do ham with I put pineapples on top and Marchion cherries and everything like that. Yeah, I'd like to convict that person. Yes. Yes. In the name of Jesus, amen. Yep. Oh, yeah. Ah, this throws me off my game all the time, and they know that. And I guess that's why we're doing it. And we've had a really, really great long run with our Sunday Night Lives. We definitely have. We've done a long run without any problems in the Austin, Minnesota is where I picked it up. I picked that up in the Spam Museum in the gift shop, that maple flavored spam. So, but Delita had mentioned about all the different angles. And as you know, I love to do different angles, and there's a lot of mushrooms out there right now. So I've been doing a lot of mushrooms in that last video. But if you notice in the intro, I've got the camera really up high, and it's facing down, and it's in the tree. So it almost looks like a drone shot, but it's not a drone shot. But I like, as you know, I love doing a lot of different angles with my videos and close-ups and all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Emma. And yeah, so when I do all of that, I love photography, and I love videoing, and I love editing. And so when we put together our table in the last two videos, you notice that, because a lot of you have seen my videos and you see me put together that little table and things like that. So I started doing things where you slap it together and it's all made. So I did that, and that one, I forget what I did on this last one. I don't think I did anything, but the one shot that I really liked is when I took the backpack off, I put it down, and what happened to the ceiling camera? Question mark. Oh, so I used my phone and I attached it to the ceiling, that one arm. Maybe that's what you're talking about. So I'm going to avoid looking at the comments here for a second, because I think we're all good now, but I just want to just glance here. That's 2.0. Do you like hunting animals? I used to hunt a long time ago, and then I haven't hunted in a long time. I don't even know if I would, how I would be hunting, because I know my daughter does, and I get venison from her. She stocks a freezer up every year, and so I'm going to stop looking at the comments. Like I said, it's so distracting. But thank you, whoever's helping me out. I think I got Darlene on there, and also Dave. You can just help manage those comments. But we've had a long run before this all happened. And so anyhow, when there's one camera angle that I really liked. I'm not sure if you caught it or not, but when I take my backpack off and I lean it up against the tree, then it'll go to a shot where I'm behind, the camera's behind a very large mushroom, and it's facing the bag. So you see the bottom of the bag and my feet, and I'm moving it back and forth. and it's kind of going. And oh, 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 let's see. Yeah, and I keep looking at the comments. Thanks, Dave, for getting them. Yes, Darlene. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dave's doing it. Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, maybe they'll get tired of clicking it, right, and move on to somebody else. I think that's part of that. People go into the lives on see who's doing live, and then they don't got anything better to do. They just go and hit people's stuff. So I did make Darlene and also Dave a moderator for my channel so that we can get rid of that. But put comment question marks in there. How do you do those shots where you are talking and the camera changes? Do you have two cameras? No, I film everything with my Samsung S21 Plus. So that's my only camera. I've got one camera. It's something that I've discovered that I do and can make it look like multiple cameras. Sometimes it looks like I've got 5 cameras, but so I'll usually film whatever I'm going to do, and then right after I film that, then I'll go and I'll reposition the camera, and then I'll do another angle, maybe from the back of me or the side of me. If you look, there's a couple times, like I know, but I'm not even talking. I'm doing one of these. You don't hear nothing, if you were to listen to my clip. But then I'll take a small section of that and I'll overlay it on my video in my editing app so that I'm still talking on the one line, and then I'll overlay different angles and different pictures or different video to add to it, because I like to change things up because what it does is that if you stop listening and you get bored of watching me and you kind of zone out to my talking, you're still watching a lot of times, but you're thinking of something else. And I find that quick changes, little changes every so often will snap you maybe back. That if you get a visual change, you'll get a visual, your hearing, you'll pick it back up again. So it just tries to keep it interesting as well. Yes, yes, yes. So jumped on late. Hey, Stephanie, how are you doing? How you doing, Stephanie? Thank you for jumping on and all the way from Missouri. And my comments are moving really, really, really fast. Yeah, very fast. So, yeah. All right. So different camera angles. That's how I do that. And one of the things that, all right, what time is it? 58 minutes. All right. So that's how I do it. And the editing app that I use is called Power Director. I might do a few Power Directors at some point. Yeah, this is going too fast. I can't even see the comments. Step correctly. Yeah, I can't even catch any of the comments because it's just going. Somebody's just over and over typing. Yeah. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Hey, Andrew. How are you doing? And thank you. And man, goodness gracious. I don't think maybe Dave's not able to keep it going there. All right. Yes, we need the wrench. Yes. Yeah. My goodness. All right. So I am going to. Do you have any moderators? I thought I did, but I think someone is helping moderate. But I don't know if I can make someone a moderator while I'm on here. I'm really not sure how to do that. Yeah. And as quick as I can ban them, they're just changing it to someone else. Yeah. I don't know. I got to figure something out. I can't keep doing this because it's just really not working. And so anyhow, Dave, get news. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't even look at the comments. So I apologize for that, and I've got to figure that out. But that's one more thing on my plate. I'd much rather just make videos, yes, but I love doing our Sunday Night Live. And yeah, Dave says I'm trying. I am doing it too. Yeah. All right, Dave. Yeah, but we got to figure that out, Dave. We'll get together and we'll figure this out and try to come up with a better way. All right. It's a shame. You are such a loving person to all. Yeah, we love you. Yes, thank you, James. Yes, maybe I'm behind. Yeah, don't let it bother you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Yes. So it gets me out of my flow talking. And I'm saying that out loud so they know that as well. All right. So that video turned out, I think, really, really good. And going on Thursday night really helped it go Thursday, back to Thursday. But we are done with the travel videos. So we are back to back to the Thursday night camping videos. All right, so that's when our camping videos will be. And this Thursday coming up is another video. All right, so we're going to have our video Thursday night. And that one I filmed. I finished it this morning, uploaded it. I've got to go on and do a couple tags. But that is another camping video. We start out, we end up setting up. And in that last video, if you noticed, I used a lot of the One Wind products. So that was my first night sleeping in that airy 11-foot hammock. This Thursday, it was my second night sleeping in it all night long. And I have to tell you, that's got to be the most comfortable way I have that thing set up. I'm laying really flat in it. I'm flipping around and turning on my side, my stomach at one point. Very, very comfortable. And one thing I noticed is that they really spiders, not what was it? Daddy long legs, really, really huge daddy long legs that just when you turn your headlamp on and you look at the woods, there's daddy long legs everywhere. I just can't believe how many daddy long legs there are in the woods. I counted when I turned my light on. Now I didn't film any of this because I was in that bug net that totally incompensates you. But I did get it up off the ground because I didn't want them crawling up inside my bug net. But what a comfortable, very, very comfortable hammock and setup. So I did that. We used that ground cloth for that bag cover. That also doubles as a ground cloth, but it's also a bag cover. And I put my backpack in there. I did that again last night. It rained. I'm cooking a meal and it rained hard, very, very hard. And one of the things that it did do is it started pulling up on the tarp a little bit. I used my trekking pole to get it off. But yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff. And you've noticed in the videos, what I haven't done is I did not, I do not keep you on the whole time when I'm setting things up. I speed it up. I used to do hyper mode. Now I just let the camera run and then I edit it, chop it up so that it goes faster. Because sometimes when I might get to a spot and it takes me just a little bit longer with the stroke side to do something, especially tie something up. So what I'll do, hey, Trapper, how you doing, brother? So one of the things I'll do is, and I want to apologize if you're just jumping on. We got some individual that needs Jesus. Yes. So Hey, you know what? I'm going to just pray for that guy right now. I'm just going to stop this right now in the name of Jesus. So, in the name of Jesus, I command you to leave. In Jesus' name, I rebuke you by the blood of Jesus, and I pray that you would come to know Jesus as your personal Savior, brother, and that you're not a brother yet, but you can be. And so I command any evil spirit or anything that's going on right now to be gone in Jesus' name. So, yeah. And if you need Jesus, hit me up in the comment section and we'll reach out to you. And there is something better, and you're going to miss out if you don't know him. All right. So one of the things that this upcoming video has, it's really a neat setup. And I do not use the continuous ridge line that we from One Wind. What we did is we went in and used our snake skin. So we're back to the Dutch ware. I wanted to use that in a different setup rather than that reel. So using the reel twice now, I've used it twice. One of the things that I was talking to one of my brothers about and was that little reel is a little tough for me to reel. And so it comes apart very easily, and it's like just winding up a spool. So I can wind up a spool easier than I can reel. But if they come up with a way to put a little reel on there, you know, those old chalk lines that would go out and to mark things, how they had the reel, or some old tape measures had a reel. If they did that, that would be amazing to put that on there, because then it would be a little easier to reel. But it comes apart so easy, that outside orange cover, and then I can just hand reel it. So I did that the other day, and that was perfect. And we got to reel it up. All right, so let's see. Yeah. All right. So, all right. So, yeah, James. Yeah, but yeah, and then he needs Jesus after that, right? Yeah, we're gonna let Jesus take care of that one. Yes, we will. All right. Oh, thank you, old and crackedated. I use chalk line for that. You know, Deleted and I were talking about, if I had an old chalk line, I was actually thinking of trying to do that and use that with that Dyneema line and put that in that chalk line and then re-rig it. So use that as well. So yeah, lot of really cool stuff. And all right, so my friend, keep it going. Yes, Emma. Jesus loves you, Leonard says, and yes, he does. So yeah, so we got 56 people watching, and we've been on for an hour and 8 minutes. So this upcoming Thursday is going to be a camping video. Like I said, I'm already done. I go in for my laser surgery on my eye, and we're going to do that on Tuesday. Don't know the time yet, but appreciate all you guys' prayers, and I really appreciate that. They help tremendously, and I believe in the power of prayer. Definitely do. And yes, Darlene, 47 likes. Good job. Awesome. Yes, that would work. Same concept. Yes, same concept with that reel. Won't be my first confirmed termination yet. Yeah. Say you don't have a moderator privileges anymore, so you're blocking only blocks for you. Okay. I didn't know that. So Emma, I'm going to go on and I'm going to fix that. But it looks like after our prayer, the Lord took care of it, because I'm not able to go on, or not going on and doing that anyway. So Trapper says, good luck with that. Alan says, Hey, the trolls left after you rebuked them in the name of Jesus. You know what's really, it's not funny. I was going to say, oh, you know what's really funny? I actually prayed before we even started tonight. And I said, if there's somebody that needs Jesus, let it happen. And I was letting that get to me. And this is a quick, quick little lesson that I need to do myself. If things start irritating you, go to Jesus. And there's usually a reason for it. Because we're like diamonds in the rough, right? And a diamond, a lot of times will find a source of irritation with things. And the source of irritation can be good because it doesn't work if you look at it the right way. All right. So just like the refining of gold, and scripture talks about, the dross comes up to the top and it's scraped off. When he sees his reflection in it, immediately he'll pull it off the heap. So, as they're refining gold. And in the same sense, us as diamonds in the rough, a lot of times we look at sources of irritation and we go, I can't believe that's happening, just like I did tonight, right? Rather than going to prayer about it or thinking this might be for another reason. But when we look at it different, a lot of times, when you're, making a diamond from the rough, you've got to do it on the wheel, you got to chisel it, things like that. But the more it's worked, the more valuable it becomes, right? So I don't know where we're at in our stage, with being diamonds in the rough, but any source of irritation, look at it differently sometimes. I've got to learn this. I try to practice this. And for some reason, I even prayed tonight and didn't go quickly to prayer. I could have maybe, went a lot quicker, but it also taught me a lesson to go quickly to prayer and not allow those things of sources of irritation to make me irritated. Look at them as sources that are refining or making me more valuable, right? So, maybe we can do that this week. Think of that source of irritation that's been coming along. And rather than being upset with that source of irritation, give it to the Lord and say, hey, is this coming from you? Are you allowing this in my life to make me more valuable? And once he sees that, if it's coming from him, he sees that work in you, he'll go, oh, I see my reflection in it. So then he starts working on another area, but to make you more valuable, right? All right. So, okay. Praise, poised for adventure. Hey, you handle yourself good in my book. Well, you wouldn't say that in my BC days, right? So BC days, if you don't know what that is, that's before Christ. So I always say that whenever somebody gives me a compliment about my Christian walk, I say, hey, well, you wouldn't have said that in my BC days. And they're like, what's BC days? And that's a lot of times an open door for me to share my faith. Because I wouldn't have handled that good at all. Carl says Jesus is the only one who can fix stupid people. Yep, and I was stupid. Yep, and he's fixed me and is continuing to do a work in me, and he will do that until the day that I am with him in eternity. Yes. Andrew Wayne says, have you heard anything from Steve? Because mom is in the hospital. Yes. So I did email Steve again the other day when it was shared with me that I was out camping when he did his short video last week ago that his mom is in intensive care. So I wrote him a quick email and got a response right away that thank you, and he was going to be traveling and stuff. So I have not heard anything, and I don't think that he's posted anything. I just checked this morning, but he's definitely in our prayers, and I know a lot of y'all are praying. And his mom is in intensive care. He was heading over to Nova Scotia. He was doing a red-eye flight over to there, and he said he was going to try to do some camping and things like that while he was over in Nova Scotia. But definitely I put in there about focusing and spend this time with his mom, and that we'd be praying for them both during this time. Alrighty. It's my wrench pad, Emma. Dave's asking. Yeah, I don't know how. Like I said, Dave and I are going to work on this and get that on there. Thank you for the prayers for my dad. Absolutely, Trapper. Definitely, and continuing to pray for your whole family. Yeah, yes, definitely. Carl says, no, Tony, I meant that person with those bad comment. That was stupid. Oh, yes. No, I know that, Carl. Yes. But I was stupid at one time myself in my BC days, brother. Yes, I was. Yeah. And that's back in August of 1991. Miss 2.0 and I received Christ as our personal Savior. And I do have a whole testimony on video when Green Hubs interviewed me. He asked me about my faith, and I got to share that. So if you have not ever seen that, go over to his channel and check out Green Hubs and look for that interview that I did with Green Hubs. Yes. Already. Okie doke. It looks like all the comments are taken care of. Nobody has any questions. Prayers for Dad, check mark says. Yes. Hey, Kim, how are you doing? Your prayers for my mom definitely helped. Awesome, Kim. Yes, she is fully recovered. Great news. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, it is. Dave's going, how about now? Yeah. Dave, I don't know if we're going to need it right now. Looks like the Lord took care of it, but we will work on that this week. All right. So, any more? I think I have to do it on my end, but I can't do it right now. No more trolls so far. Absolutely. And if there is, we'll hit them with prayer again, right? Just claim the blood of Jesus over to the whole situation. But I even prayed for the whole this would go well, and that got in, because I also prayed if there's someone that needs Jesus, let them come into the comment section. So that was a twofold purpose. So maybe they'll come back again and give us a testimony of how they came to know the Lord, and that they had acted stupidly, but they're no longer that same person. Yep, he has a way of doing that. Alrighty. So one of the things that I've got to come up with is more videos. All right, so we got kind of spoiled there. We were doing Sunday Night Live, Monday travel, Thursday travel, and a Friday night camping video, and we had some products thrown in there periodically. What is the next camping adventure? Well, the next one that you guys are going to see is going to be a hammock camp in the woods, and I did have a rainstorm. I did make a 2.0 Ziploc bag meal. So there's a whole new recipe coming to you. We end up having a dessert. It was a great camp, and we got to have a fire. Which what I do in that video, I go and I get some branches before it rained and stored them under the hammock or under the tarp. Watch what I do with the hammock. I think you're going to like it. I liked it. And the way I set the hammock up is different than the way I've set it up in the past. So that's going to be something new as well. Andre says, have a good night all. Thanks, Mr. Tony. All right, Andre, take care. So as far as, pray for cousin, daughter, Bell's palsy and Lyme's disease. Definitely will pray, Leonard. Definitely will. In fact, we'll certainly do that. And on here, many will be praying for you as well. Absolutely, Robert. Definitely do. Yeah. And yeah, we definitely do. Tony, you can use that sticker for hot dogs too. Just the slicer for hot dogs too. Yeah. Hey, I couldn't I? Yeah. Oh man, I had some hot dogs the other day. Costco hot dogs. First time I ever had a Costco hot dog, and that thing was amazing. One hot dog is like two hot dogs. Definitely. I went up and RNRV Chronicles said, "You want a Costco hot dog?" And I was like, "Yeah." So Dave made me some hot dogs. Yeah. Say Tony. Yeah. Yeah. One of the things someone had commented too. Tony's Backwoods Blender says a Ziploc bag. Yeah. We need a 2.0 peanut butter and tuna meal throwback. So I've had some different stomach issues off and on, and I'm starting to find that it might be peanut related. So I eat peanut butter out of the spoon, like I just eat it. And one of the things that I've noticed is over the last couple of years, I've had some stomach issues, and I'm starting to narrow it down to peanut butter and peanuts. So in this one, I had cashews, and my stomach's good. So yeah, peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Oh my goodness, I love peanut butter. Yeah. Definitely love peanut butter. So one of the things somebody commented to me about is when they saw that slicer, they said about the egg slicers. How they were smaller and you slice the eggs. I actually have one of those in the cabinet. They are much smaller. I don't know if they had real big ones back then for the for eggs. Because they're kind of rounded a little bit, so the egg fits in there. They're good for slicing boiled eggs also. Yes. Yeah, and there is one made specifically for that. And that's probably where they got that. And if you noticed, them wires are really tight, and I was playing it like a harp. Yeah, I played Miss 2.0 a song the other day. She goes, "What is that?" I said, "I'm playing my spam harp, spam slicer harp." Yes, and Jif is the best brand of peanut butter. Yeah. Absolutely. I did a video for my kids one time, way before I had a channel. There was that one singer that did all about the bass. So I did one, and it was all about the Jif. No, Skippy. And I had the two different jars, and I sung a song to them, and they all laughed. It was funny. Jeff, how are you doing? Melissa wants to know, does that mean no more peanut butter fudge? Oh, that peanut butter fudge was amazing. Yes, it was. I'm doing a test, so I'm probably about 3 weeks off of peanut butter. And so far, because I would, like, at night, I would go, like, if I'm going to eat a peanut butter, banana, I'll put peanut butter on it just to eat it. Yeah, Patrick. Hey, how are you doing? Made your Nutella peanut butter. Ooh, a Nutella banana pudding dessert. Turned out awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah, don't make that other one that I made, which was that little graham cracker with the chocolate pudding and that Jello on top, and that I said that was a fail. That would have been easier just to eat each piece individually. So that one would be a hard backpacking camping meal. Hey, Woods 87, how are you doing? Uh, are you going to do Mail Monday again? Yes, I definitely am, but that may be just periodically as I get mail. I check the mailbox every couple of days. So far, the only thing I got last week was 2 birthday cards, one from Darlene, and one from Debbie, Debbie Hill. I got 2 birthday cards. Yes, and hey man, maybe you eat an Uncrustable with peanut butter and jelly in one serving. Yeah. Oh, or one serving. I think that's serving. You do a survival video with snackables, right? Yeah, I'll tell you what. That one video behind Dick's Sporting Goods and Target, where I made the crackers with that squirt cheese and put that summer sausage on it. That was really good. Oh, peanut butter and molasses. Molasses is great. I like molasses. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, Andre, you're still here. Great. Yes. Alrighty, alrighty. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching the videos. And one of the things, when I put that video out Thursday, so it was going, and then all of a sudden, I wish I could bring it up on here, but you'll see if you when you release a video, a lot of times it goes, and then within the first 24 hours, then all of a sudden it takes a nosedive. So it'll be going climb, 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 and then it'll go this way. Because YouTube, I guess they present it so many times, and if more people don't click on it, it just goes this way. Now it'll slowly have an arc to it. I've tried something, and you'll notice that I was actually, when I was sitting there at Dave's, it was 7 o'clock. It was Friday at 7. And so it was 2 hours after 24 hours, and it had already climbed. And then around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, it started diving, and not many people were watching it. So I thought, I'm going to make another thumbnail and put that on. So I made another thumbnail. I don't know if that's why or not, but all of a sudden it got another boost. So that video the other night got, from 7 o'clock on, it got another boost. Now, I don't know if that was because people were used to seeing my videos on Friday, because we did all the videos were travel videos on Thursday, so I was on Fridays. So that can play into it too. I'll tell you, it's a try to figure out how YouTube works. I never figured out. Gotta go. 3 a.m. goes. All comes quick. Good night, all. All right. Good night, Brother Trapper. You take care, brother. That cheese, cracker, and meat is called appetizer. Yes. So I had an appetizer for my main meal. I ate the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I think I had a little summer sausage left. Yeah. Which, if I would have had time in the morning, I could have cooked the little bit of summer sausage that I had left and thrown it in my oatmeal. Yeah. 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 That'd have been interesting, right? So, raisin date oatmeal with walnuts and summer sausage. It might be we might try that. All right. Well, it's coming up on 1 hour and 30 minutes. Still 48 people watching. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there one last time for questions. If anybody's got any questions, throw the question marks in there and throw me a quick question. How's the pup? Pup's doing good. She was popped in here a little while ago. If you missed Bailey, I think she came in about maybe the 40-minute mark looking for a pepperoni. Yeah. So she's doing good. Very, very good. I would take her out camping, but I think it's too hot for her. Too hot. It'd be very hot in the car. Do you have a new grandbaby yet? Yes. So I haven't really said much about it and posted. I was kind of waiting for our son Jonathan to do that. But I do have a new grandson, and mom and baby are doing great. And on the 7th and 8th, Miss 2.0 and I will be traveling. Why I laughed out loud? Was that for getting off? Not sure. How did your eye surgery go, Andrew? They did shots in both eyes and then scheduled me for surgery on the 1st. So Tuesday this week, I go in for eye surgery just on the left side. That's laser surgery. And the Lord knows, so all the prayers that were lifted up, boy, this surgeon's been getting hammered with some prayers. Yeah, so he's going to be doing a good job. I know that. Hello from upstate New York. Hey, Dan, how are you doing? Dan Sheehan. Oh, I like that. It rhymes. Yes. Hello from upstate New York. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome, awesome. Yeah. Questions? Oh, why? Yeah. So, yeah. So, any more questions? I'm looking for a comments section with question marks. All right. So, is there any maybe meal that you would like to see me make? Maybe you can put that in the comment section. A witch doctor is going to be consulting on Tony's case. Uh-oh. Witch doctor. I wonder which one. Right? Yeah, yeah. Hey, Patrick, also from upstate New York. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. I don't know where you guys are, but maybe upstate New York will have to do a meetup sometime. Yeah. I got to get up to upstate New York. I want to see the leaves. Yeah, they've been getting a lot of rain up there, and I think it's going to look pretty good. So I am working with two special friends to get a camp going. I think early October. So we can say that's coming up. Now, I was in talks with Small Plots to do a camp video in July, because I know he had, I believe, a wedding to go to. He was going to be traveling, and that may even be going on first part of this month. So he may even be traveling right now. I know he didn't have a Tuesday night video because his last video, and we'll be praying for him, Small Plots, his last video, he dislocated his knee while he was out in the woods. It's happened to him before. He commented on there, but I haven't heard from him or how he's doing. I'm going to shoot him a text within the next couple of days to see how he's doing. Right. So we got a lot of upstate New York here, says Emma Brown. The meetup sounds good. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you got to wait about 2 months for that, says Dan. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have been getting a ton of rain. I mean, a ton of rain. Beef stroganoff. Yeah, I could try to do in a Ziploc bag. Yeah. So, yeah, Ken says, I watch Small Plots. Yes, a lot of our, him and I have a lot of the same subscribers, both Small Plots and I. Darlene says mac and cheese. Yes. Hey, Kim, good night. Thanks for popping on here. Really appreciate you. Yes. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Yeah. Beef stroganoff. That'd be good. I like beef stroganoff. William, the 999 walking billboard. I got one question. Have any of you gotten busted? And what was the outcome? All right. So I know that's a common question. And I did once on my video. And if I would get busted anytime I would, which only happened once, I'll put it in the thumbnail, busted. So go and watch that video. I kind of knew it was going to happen. I tied to their shipping containers in Miami, and then I ate dinner, and then there was a lot of security cameras, and one car slowly drove by. Fig pudding for a Christmas special. I don't know how to make figgy pudding. Yeah, I'll have to get a recipe and figure that out. I can do a foil bag. Mm, yeah, yeah. I I did do a fire on this Thursday night's video. So we break out the fire maple grill because the when I um, made this spot, it was all pine needles. I mean, thick. And then right below that is a lot of compost, very, very mulchy compost because under pines. So you have an underlayer of, and it was probably 8 inches thick. So I just moved everything out of the way, and I had planned on setting that to cook and not cooking that, but to have a fire. I wanted to have a fire because we don't get to do that very often. Uh, but when I didn't want to make the fire right on the ground because of that, because there was just a fire about last year. Someone made a fire, and the compost underneath it's got all the fibrous roots running through it. Goes when they did the fire the next day, it was out underneath where the fire was, but the fire had traveled, and somebody was walking down the trail and found it burning almost 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet away from where the fire ring was, where they had the fire, and it had burned a large area underground. So I'm very cautious of that. If I know when I was out in California, Dana dug a hole, and I'm like, you ain't digging a hole like that in Pennsylvania. That's Rocksylvania over here. Just asking because I want to do it, but if it's jail time, I won't like that. Yeah, no, just really check the areas and stuff like that. Know where you're going ahead of time. But the outcome when I got busted, they came around. They just say, "Hey, you can't be here and do that. You know, what are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm filming for my YouTube channel." They said, "Well, you can do that out in a parking lot, but you can't be here." And I had my card and everything. I kind of knew. So I went somewhere else and ate dessert and then went home. Yeah. Do you have campfires when you stealth camp? No. So I don't. Well, depends on where you're stealth camping. It depends on if it's a. There's different levels of stealth camping. If it's a high risk situation, you don't want to draw attention by smell or sight. Like you can hide it, kind of, but people will smell the smoke and maybe call, and you'll hear sirens, and then you got to figure something out quick. We had a fog machine one Halloween. My neighbor called the fire department because he thought it was our porch was on fire. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's see. Awesome. Thanks. Yes, you're welcome, William. Yeah. Uh, if you see a Walmart truck with a green taco wrap dragging, pay no mind to it. It's Tony. They failed to spot him. Yeah, because yeah, that would have been funny. So that that green taco would have been me in my hammock. Is I'd have been a dragging taco instead of a walking taco. That's right. All right. Yeah. All righty. So we got hour and 38 minutes, and we still got 50 people watching. Looks like we got another question. You ever thought of stealth camping in the jumped in the fire tower, as seen in a couple of your videos? I bet the views would be great. I have thought about that. I just can't find a tower that's unlocked to where I can get in it. That one fire tower that I did climb pre-stroke, that was up in New York, and it was open during when the ranger got there, and he unlocks it, but then locks it again. There are some on the Appalachian Trail, but they're all upstate. There is one around me, um, several around me that I've gone to, but they've got fence and barbed wire around them, so I can't get up inside it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Dan says he bought a barbecue smoker last summer. Life is good. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, Dave's spam released a figgy pudding limited edition in UK. Oh, what? It did not work well over here. A spam figgy pudding. What? Too funny. Says deleted. Says too funny, Emma. Ooh, okay. All right. So I think we're all caught up there. Think. Yep. All righty. So coming up this week, um, tomorrow I got physical therapy in the morning. Then I've got to go do a couple things. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to film last night instead of during this week. That was limited with when I could get out because I am going to be going Tuesday for the eye with the laser surgery, and I wasn't quite sure because I had heard 2 to 4 weeks, but I'm going to wait to hear from them what my care should be afterwards. So I wanted to get Thursday night's video out of the way. And did you ever stealth camp in places you visit for your traveling America videos? Well, I car camped, and there were places I was not supposed to car camp that I did, and but I didn't film those because I was more focused on traveling. So maybe that's something good I'll say. So if I ever do, this is a good question. So let me ask it. So Tony, would you do anything different in your travel videos next time that you travel? Well, actually, I certainly would. I've been thinking about that. Let me tell you what I'd do. I would probably try to stealth camp more and show that on video. Because I did do that, but because it was traveling, I was so beat and so much filming for the traveling that I wasn't. It takes a lot of planning to stealth camp. So I know random adventures. I can do it pretty quick. One of the hardest things for me is not so much trying to find an area. Well, sometimes it is because you got to scout them out. But it's planning some food. What am I making? Things like there's a lot that goes into it. And so on traveling, what I do different is I'd probably get to the place, film the travel, then do a day of scouting and planning, and then do a day of filming for a video, stealth camping. So that's what I try to do. Oh, Dave's asking a question. RNRV Chronicle. Tony, someone asked, do you ever stealth camp at places you visit for your traveling America vids? Yeah. So that was the question I was answering. My family just adopted a 140-pound Newfoundland. What? I made the mistake of giving him some spam. Uh-oh, we almost had to move. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, the MREs. So I've done 2 MREs. I have 12 of them, and they were a gift from Anonymous right before I went on my traveling across America. And I didn't eat any of them on that. But I did make meal number 10 behind the billboard. That was really good. Oh, and I had cinnamon gum in it. Someone asked me, because I didn't realize, in my Christmas in July video in the Christmas trees field, when that storm came up, it blew my chiclets off the table and everything else. And someone had asked, what was the flavor? Because I said, oh, I wonder what flavor this is. It was mint. And if you know, in that, it had peppermint. So they were peppermint. And I ended up eating it while I was editing. I was chewing on it. Went, oh, I forgot to even say to film myself tasting them. Hey, PTL Fabrications, haven't seen you in a while, brother. Have the wildfires affected your camping? I work for a trucking company and go to the Poconos. Some nights have been awful across I-80. So yes, it has, because the smoke doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is the haze, how hazy it is, and how dismal it looks. And when I film a video, I want it to be crisp. And I checked on just playing around. I'm like, it doesn't even look nice. The quality, you can't get the quality in the video when it's that smoky and hazy. So that has hindered me from getting out a couple times and delayed some camping, but I always have been able to get it in, but I've really had to be cautious. Oh, Emma Brown says, were they the caffeinated gum pieces? You know, I couldn't find anything where it said that that they were caffeinated, but I'm thinking if it's an MRE, it'd probably be caffeinated because I know they do give you a little bag of coffee with that as well. Hey, Herman Scott, how are you doing? Says, hi, Tony. How are you doing, brother? All right. Yes. So I have eaten 2 of the MREs, and the one that I ate on the Christmas one was meal number 7. So that was really good. Number 10 so far, that's got my number 1. And so far, the one I ate on the Christmas video, number 7 is number 2 because I've only ate 2. So I got my favorite and then number 2. Let's see. Hey, good night, Woods 87. And God bless you too, brother. All right. Okay. So I'm not seeing any more questions, and I don't think I got much more to say because I can talk all night. It says, take care, Woods. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here because it has been an hour and 46 minutes, and I don't want to hold you all up any longer. And I want to say thank you all very much for all the support and for coming along on my adventures and participating in the lives. I really enjoy watching y'all comment back and forth to each other. And Ken, good night. Great show, Tony. Emma says, thanks. Good night, all. And prayers for the surgery. Definitely. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the prayers in the upcoming surgery on the 1st and the 8th. Dan says, my sister lives down on Long Island. The smoke from Colorado set alarm off on a smoke detector. Wow. That is something else. Yeah, that's a lot. Tony, the Tony 2.0 show. Good night, everyone, says Dave. RNRB Chronicles. Alrighty. So I want to say thanks a lot again for everyone stopping in and saying hi, and thanks for all your prayers for tonight. And I just want to just acknowledge that in the comment section we know that the power of prayer, and I want to thank the Lord publicly right now for answering prayer and taking care of that situation. And if you don't know what we're talking about, just know that God is good all the time, right? And we should go to him first. All righty. All right. Have a nice night, everyone, says Dan. And Andre, we'll talk to you later. And thank you for the prayers. All righty. So, Tony, when I say cue the music in this Thursday's video, you're going to say, he forgot to do something. Keep watching. All right. So at the end of the video, keep watching at the end. All right. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. All right. Good night, everyone. So Tony 2.0 out. And everybody have an amazing, awesome week. And we will see you on the next random adventure. Alrighty. See ya. All right. And we got to look for the thing bending around there. All right. See ya. Lights out. Okay.